So you got situations around. Oh, by the way, just to let y'all know who's in the house tonight. Mark, the incredible KP, the incomparable Mr. Rue, my man E-Mac, and always and forever, hood guru behind the camera, and my man Al, he's always here in spirit. God rest his soul. Hitman couldn't make it tonight. So y'all are checking out the Chop Shop -1. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be hollering at Hitman later.
He off coaching the Raiders.
Man, because they need it. Man. But let's talk about it, man. T.O. Now, I personally feel in that press conference, we're talking about T.O.'s press conference after the Buffalo Bills lost. You know, he stood up there, he answered some questions, they fired him off at him. Personally, this is my opinion of it. I think he still looked like the bitch he always looked like. You know, standing up there, it's over. You know, it don't matter if I like it or not. I'm just running the plays they give me. It don't matter. I answered that question already, sir. It's over. I feel like, look, you was reserved for T.O., but for a regular person or a regular ball player, you still look real bitchified to me. So, go on, man.
Scout's honor, I will defend T.O., the minstrel show. That was baiting upon baiting upon baiting. They baited him, man. I know he said, well, you don't have to, but, man, there was no reason for the Buffalo media to do that. You already know what he felt like. You already know what he was dealing with. Man, just let it go. Oh, no. Let's keep peppering him with these little shitty questions. And so, what do you think? You think the place caught? You're like, man, look, sir. So, I defend you, Mr. Show, in this one instance because I believe you're right.
Defend him and call him a Mr.
That's right. I defend him.
Talking about backhand.
That's right. I defend him because there was disrespectful what they did. There was no way they should have did that. They should have just said, okay, man, you know what? Let it go. But that shows you how the media is sometimes. Sometimes they can work in its favor. Sometimes it can't. T.O., I defend you, bro. You did what you had to do. You was more, what is it? I don't know what the word is.
Reserved?
Reserved, yeah, reserved. But, hey, you did what you had to do. So I defend you.
How you feel about it?
Okay, I'll just make this real quick. Terrell Owens is Terrell Owens is Terrell Owens. He needs so much attention, and it's understood. I understand, so I don't even get mad at it. I just think that if you want to have the team do better, you need to think more team. Your comments can be very general, short and sweet, and you can just simply say, hey, we didn't execute, we didn't win, talk to me next week. Now, one thing I do want to say, unlike KP, I won't defend you, I will befriend you. I want that thin broad from your show, the one that looked like Holly Robinson Pete, hook me up. She want to screw you, you don't want to screw her. Throw her my way. I want her. And I want to tell my Chop Shop family out there, we love y'all. We back on the scene. Be crisp and clean with no caffeine and getting mean. And one thing we want to know, how you feel about T.O.
Michael Vick.
Young lady from your show.
Michael, I ain't gonna say shit about that. Michael Vick. Michael Vick got was announced that he got a shoe contract from Nike. Nike then came out and said, no, we just provide him with product, you know, giving him some kicks to wear. You know, we want him to wear the swoosh on his feet.
Right.
We didn't re-sign him, you know.
Right.
Now, are they giving him love too soon? Are they ready to just jump back in the saddle with him before someone else gets him? Because it looks like he's on the cusp of maybe doing something big for Philly. What do you think, though?
The first 3 weeks of this season, and they already talked about jersey sales, and I think he's number 4.
He's number 4. So it looks
I don't,
Nike.
I don't know what else you want to talk about. It's money talks.
Bullshit walks.
What else you want to talk about?
I'll say this. It's Nike's business what they're doing with them because they're the ones that took a loss. It's like any transaction. You know what I'm saying? They invested money in him. You know what? His conduct voided the contract. He blew it. See, all those shoes that they had once before with the colors of the Atlanta Falcons, they probably being sold in South America, Europe, and Australia, and any other place. They can't recoup their money back. So I wish them luck. I hope they strike them another deal. All the other endorsements will fall in line. But you know what, Chop Shop family? I ask y'all to tell y'all people, subscribe. Please tell us what you think. We think it's cool for Michael Vick to get paid in endorsements. Tell us what you think.
And please, no more of this Wildcat crap. He's under center quarterback. The man is a quarterback.
So last but not least.
Oh, what do you think about it? Tell me something.
Last but not least, coaches. You got Mangini.
Uh-oh.
Mangini's
Heat
looking
is on,
like,
baby.
Hot seat.
Mangini looks like it's, the heat is on. You got
Just say the team. Say the team.
Mangini with the
Browns.
Uh-huh.
You got Tampa Bay Bucks. They went for 86 yards a total.
Now I'm gonna.
What's the coach?
I'm gonna intercede on that.
My man, what's one? Raheem
Let's
Morris.
talk about that.
It's not his fault.
What's the coach you got? Mangini.
Raheem Morris. Haley in Kansas City.
And
I'll give you two other names who I think is on the hot seat.
Who else?
They just put some grease in the frying pan now. Kubiak needs to do something.
Oh yeah, Houston.
And Jack Del Rio is looking over his shoulder.
And I feel sorry for Del Rio because the fan base and the ticket sales is what's making it worse on him. It's not the fact that the team is just sorry. Fan base, ticket sales, and just little problems here and there. And the part with Houston, Kubiak ain't never been a hell of a coordinator. And he can't be a coach. That's a poor man's Denver.
All right,
a poor man's Shanahan.
Well, who you think and why? Tell me what you think and why.
Mangini. I think it's Mangini because it wasn't a step up from Romeo Crennel. For whatever reason, they wanted Romeo Crennel out fast as fuck. They couldn't wait for Mangini to lose his job so they could get him. And it's like, for what? For what? What was the true step up from Crennel to Mangini? Just because they both, it's like you just gonna grab anything that Belichick shits out?
Okay, Mangini's on the hot seat, and why, in your opinion?
I think because this motherfuckers it sucks, and he charged motherfuckers $1,700 for stealing a bottle of water. That shit's corny, man. Y'all motherfuckers are not Belichick. Stop trying to act like y'all Belichick. Mangini is who I say should go.
Now I'm gonna agree. Kubiak, only his saving grace is Johnson, and I believe Del Rio's saving grace is the economy and his the area where they play in, because they owner wants to go down to Orlando and play some games down there and make some money. But I'm going to agree and say it's Mangini. There is a problem in this league about copycat. Motherfuckers think that I stand next to Belichick, I'm a coach. I'm going to Kaiser and stand next to the doctor, and maybe I'm going to get a PhD.
For a position.
This shit is ridiculous.
What about you?
Well, I tell you what. I'm not going to throw two names out there, but I say in Tampa Bay, watch out. Although it's a young man's first time out, they are grasping for straws.
He does not have an offensive coordinator.
Well, and that's another reason. They gave him a team to manage. He's not the general manager, but as a coach, it's his show to run. And we mentioned that if you guys go back to the earlier shows, we talked about how these teams were firing their offensive coordinators before the season started. Whether it be an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator, if you have to fire a coach of that caliber on your staff, you got problems. And that was close to the season starting. So Morris, wow, Tampa Bay looked bad. I don't know.
The reason I'm a
you think he'll make? See, you want him there, but do you think that?
I believe the quarterback change with Leftwich. Now that's more of a Leftwich problem because now Byron has shown that my delivery and my control of an offense isn't working. So now with this switch to Johnson is more mobile. Johnson's going to get them out there, and I believe they're going to win.
Let me tell you this. Leftwich is the same Byron Leftwich that was before the season started when he was with Pittsburgh, the Jaguars. You know what you get when you have him. It's nothing new. So what I'm saying is you're grasping for straws. If he wasn't your number one, why you had him anyway?
But why?
What about Freeman?
That's not going to put him on the hot seat. Freeman can't start this year. You go with Johnson or you go with Leftwich, and you let Freeman.
Johnson is a youngster as well. So I just want to know if Mom, you tell us.
You got your topics. T.O. to bitch or not to bitch. Alright? You got the Nike situation. Is Nike jumping on the bandwagon because they see the jersey sales feeling like, hey, let's grab him first before, Adidas or Reebok get him? And coaches. Which one of these motherfuckers is the fire getting the most hot on? Alright?
Yeah.
We'll holler back.
can't stand the heat. Get out the kitchen.